Hello students, today I am going to teach you web application which I am teaching in class 10th CBSE. So this is web application and I will teach you many concepts like what are web application, what are topology, what are the different type of network, what are the www, what is URL. So these are the things which I'm going to teach you. So what is web application? First of all, a web application is a computer program that utilize web browser and web technology to perform tasks over the internet. What is a web application? एक web application क्या है? एक web application एक कंप्यूटर प्रोग्राम है. एक वेब एप्लीकेशन एक कंप्यूटर प्रोग्राम है that utilize. Let me take a pointer. Read. A web application is a computer program. एक वेब एप्लीकेशन एक कंप्यूटर प्रोग्राम है जो वेब ब्राउज़र को यूटिलाइज करता है और वेब टेक्नोलॉजी को टू परफॉर्म द टास्क ओवर द इंटरनेट. यहाँ पे हम वेब ब्राउज़र को यूज़ करते हैं, बहुत सारी टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज़ करते हैं. वी विल लर्न अबाउट व्हाट इज़ वेब सर्वर, व्हाट इज़ वेब ब्राउज़र, व्हाट इज़ www, व्हाट इज़ URL. We will learn about many concepts in this chapter, many important concepts. So how web application works? How web application works, I am going to teach you. So how a web application work? User trigger a request to web server over the internet either through a web browser or through the application user interface. When I have told you that how a user used to request the information. So I will teach you through notepad. Let me take a notepad and there I will explain how a user can use different type of techniques, which technique a user is using to pass the to get the information from the web server. So to get the information from the web server, I'm taking the notepad and again I'm taking the font. I'm increasing font size. I will write and I will show you. So how a web server is used to perform the operation. There is a server called HTTP which is used when we used to request for any information through web server, and we are sending a HTTP request to the web server, and on the other hand we are getting a HTTP response from the web server. So there is a request and response cycle is going on between the client computer and the server computer. There is a client server architecture is going on. So when a user will request any information, for example, if I will search any information from Google, then I am sending a HTTP request from my computer. My computer is having an IP address through which I am sending a request, and my request is being tracked by the IP address of my computer, and from my computer a small text file is being sent to the server computer. That is called the cookie. Cookie is, what is a cookie? Cookie is a text file which is being sent from the user computer as well as from the server also to the user computer. A cookie is sent. That is called a cache memory or a temporary memory. Means the exchange of cookies are going on between the client and server computer. So through which we used to get the authentication. So there is a request and response cycle going on between the client and the server. So web server forward the request to the appropriate web application server. Web server उस request को कहाँ भेजता है? Send the web server forward the request to the appropriate web application server. Application server perform the request. Application server perform the request tasks such as querying the database or processing the data, then generate the result of the requested data. For example, I am searching for some information. For example, if I'll search for schools in some location, then that web server will search for the schools from the database of the website. So every school, every organization is having a database in which the information about the organization is kept. So if I want to search for any information regarding any organization or any school or any colleges, then that web server will search that information from the database of the school. Web application server sends result to the web server with the requested information and process data. उस एंड से ये वेब एप्लीकेशन सर्वर क्या करता है, मैंने आपको बताया कि यहाँ पे रिक्वेस्ट और रिस्पांस की साइकिल चलती है, और उस प्रोसेस में क्लाइंट के कंप्यूटर से सर्वर के कंप्यूटर में एक टेक्स्ट फाइल की एक्सचेंज होती है जिसे कुकी कहते हैं, और फ्रॉम यूजर सर्वर एंड भी एक टेक्स्ट फाइल की एक्सचेंज होती है जिसे कुकी कहते हैं. So web application server sends result to the web server with the requested information or the process data. तो ये जो exchange of information होता है from the client and the server computer through which information process होता है जिसके लिए वो एक database से query करता है. Web server respond back to the client with the requested information that then appears on the user display. We have the concept is what is computer network. When millions or trillions of computers are connected with each other through some communication media, then it is called computer network. We have some different type of computer network. LAN, WAN and MAN. जब बहुत सारे कंप्यूटर एक दूसरे से कनेक्टेड होते हैं to share some information through some communication device. communication device कौन कौन से होते हैं? राउटर्स, हब्स, रिपीटर्स, और फिर बहुत सारे फाइबर्स या जो भी केबल्स होते हैं वो कम्युनिकेशन डिवाइस होते हैं. और हमारे पास 3 या 4 टाइप के कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क है. लोकल एरिया नेटवर्क, जहाँ पे अ लोकल एरिया नेटवर्क इज अ नेटवर्क इन विच the network is confined to a local area or a building. And a wide area network and a metropolitan area network is a network in which the network is confined to a within a city. एक ही शहर में जब एक ही शहर में एक ही ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का 3 ब्रांच जब एक साथ कनेक्टेड हो तो वो मेट्रोपॉलिटन एरिया नेटवर्क के थ्रू कनेक्टेड होता है. वेयर एज वाइड एरिया नेटवर्क में क्या होता है, जब एक सिंगल नेटवर्क पूरी दुनिया को कनेक्ट करता है तो उसे वाइड एरिया नेटवर्क बोलते हैं. Now we'll study topology. What is a topology? It defines the structure of the network of how the components are interconnected to each other. Physical layout of a computer is called a topology. So these were the things, friends, I have made you understand. In the next video, I'll teach you some more detail. Till then, thank you very much.